What is going on, everyone? If you want your guy, will you go out there and get your guy? That has been the motto so far for the Houston Texans and general manager Nick Caserio, right? How many times over the years have we said that this Texans team, they are not risk takers. They won't make the highly questionable moves. Well, the past 2 days for the Houston Texans has been the exact opposite. General manager Nick Caserio, he has put his nuts on the table, right? Last night, he traded all the way up from 12 to 3 after selecting your franchise quarterback, C.J. Stroud, to take Will Anderson Jr. That excited everyone right away, and all eyes were looking to day 2, right? The Houston Texans, they didn't have a second-round pick. All the work was done in the 3rd round. And what did the Houston Texans leave with day 2 with? Well, they left with their center, Scruggs from Penn State, and they left with Nathaniel Tank Dell, H-Town product at pick 69. I have to say, ladies and gentlemen, I love the way this team has attacked and approached the draft. It definitely shows that they want to win now, that they are not just trying to use all 11 picks. They want to get a winning product on the football field, and that's the type of statement you make by getting both of your guys today. Now, at pick 62, it was Scruggs, center from Penn State. Now, immediately everyone was like, who? But if you listen to Lance Zierlein and John Harris and our boy John Crumpler, you find out that the Houston Texans have had their eyes on Scruggs. Not only did he allow only 1 sack this year, but he also has one of the best nicknames right off the bat. But John Harris, who does a great job for the Houston Texans, he said Scruggs is laterally quick. His ability to slide protection right or left is tremendous. He doesn't hold up or anchor well against powerful interior defenders. He does have some initial pop, but after that punch, he can lose against those hefty dudes inside. The pop comes from his upper body strength, 29 bench press reps at 225 pounds in the NFL Combine. He hits on the rise and drives to and through defensive linemen in the run game. As a result, he'll brawl a bit inside, but his technique is solid. On most occasions, he'll square up well on down blocks and doesn't let defensive linemen get upfield. He stays solid on those blocks. Like I said, he only allowed 1 sack this year, won the award for best guard last year in 2022. Our boy Lance Zierlein says Scruggs is a rock solid pick for the Houston Texans, right? This wasn't everyone's first choice. We were hoping for a John Michael Schmidt, a Joe Timmon, a Luke Whippler. All our eyes were not on Scruggs, but I also heard that new offensive coordinator, Bobby Slowick, fell in love with him. So I like that the Houston Texans, they went up to go get their center. This was absolutely exciting. And then we were wondering what was going to happen at 73. It didn't turn into 73. It turned into pick 69. And the Houston Texans draft H-Town product, Nathaniel Tank Dell. Everyone, me, we're jumping off the couch and we're screaming because this is a guy who obviously we are excited about. One of the best route runners in college football. 17 touchdowns this year for the University of Houston Cougars. 10 touchdowns in the last 10 games, right? Where he wins is suddenness. Dell moves across the field like he's being controlled by a joystick. His ability to start and stop and change directions with no wasted gather steps is what wins in this league. And you just gave him to C.J. Stroud. Marvin Harrison Jr., right? He was C.J.'s teammate at Ohio. He tweeted CJ and Tank Dell, gave him the googly eye emojis. He approves. Where are we going to see Tank Dell here in Houston? We are going to see him as a movable weapon. Dell is the receiver teams will be sending in motion at the snap with regularity to make off opposing defenders account for his speed and dynamism. Then teams will want him to get vertical as much as possible. Tank Dell is also a weapon on the special teams. So special teams coach French Rice is salivating at the mouth right now. I am excited for Scruggs and Tank Dell to be Houston Texans. You drafted at position of need. And this is how the first 3 rounds went for the Houston Texans. You went C.J. Stroud, you went Will Anderson Jr., you went Scruggs, and you just went Nathaniel Tank Dell. You put your nuts on the table. Shout out to the Houston Texans. Shout out to general manager Nick Caserio. And shout out to the Noggin Boss. You guys let me know how y'all feel about day 2. Go Texans. Y'all have a very blessed day.